Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I am Cher. Today we're going to be trying on clip-in extensions. So hopefully that interests you. If you've been around my channel for a little while, you might have seen my other videos out there where I've tried extensions. Each one's been a little different. So the first video I'll link for you here. And that is where I was trying on tape-in, and that was my very first time trying out extensions. The second video that I have out there is where I was trying out halo extensions. And then now I'm going to be trying on clip-in extensions. So all different kinds. Now, what are the difference between these three, in case you're not familiar with them? Tape-in is just like what they sound like. You literally tape them into your hair. And then the halo kind, which was that second one that I did, it's kind of more like a very temporary, quick, the hair's already attached to a halo and you just pop it in. And so it's a lot more convenient, very quick kind of extension. And then the clip-ins is where you have lots of little clips that are going to clip into your hair. So both the first one and this third one are, I don't want to say more permanent, but they're, you know, more tedious to put in. It takes longer and they're meant to last longer too. Whereas the halo was kind of more of just like okay, I'm going to put this in for the night to go out and then I'm going to remove it to go to bed or whatever. Whereas these stay in. So I'd really actually love to give you guys a guide to be able to kind of, having tried all the different types, share with you the pros and cons of each one, how hard they are, which one I would kind of recommend, or especially depending on what you're looking for. I will probably do that, but I'm going to wait for a little while because I want to give this a good month or two of wearing, see how it does, see how long it takes to come out, how hard it is to get it out, that kind of thing, so I can give you a really good assessment. So I was going to put it at the end of this video, but I will probably save that for just another video. It's either going to be in like a short form or long form, but be looking for it sometime in the future, but it'll probably be a couple months down the road after I've really had a chance to test these out to compare them with the other types of extensions. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I do want to let you know, as a disclaimer, once again, these were gifted to me. Okay, I know how people feel on my channel about all of my gifted products. I've said this before. People think I'm not biased, all of that. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure if the brand's going to see this today. They reached out for me to try these more for my Instagram page, just to share my results. And so they didn't ask me to put together this YouTube, but I wanted to do it because I've done extensions before and I thought, okay, perfect. Now I can try all three of them. The purpose of this video to me is not so much to give you a review on these particular extensions. I don't feel like I have tried out enough extensions in my life and know enough about hair in general. You know, I'm a makeup artist, not a hairstylist. So you do not want me touching your hair, okay? And as you can tell probably from all my videos, my hair always looks a wreck. So again, I'm not a hair expert as much. So I'm not here to give you a review on that. So don't worry about the bias. The purpose of this video is more to try them out and bring you along with me. And in case you've never tried clip-in extensions, to kind of see how clip-in extensions work and kind of decide on the pros and cons of them versus other extensions. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, are we peachy, guys? Good. So this is 𝒜𝓂𝒶𝓏𝑜𝓃, I think is the name of it. I'm going to link them down below where they are from on Amazon and kind of get you some of that information on it too, so you can check them out. I probably said it wrong. The other thing is sent over with this were these eyelashes. So I'm going to try these on too. 𝒜𝓂𝒶𝓏𝑜𝓃 lashes 5D. So we'll try these out as well in this video. So coming along with me, we will finally get started. Getting it out of the packaging. So just so you know, this is number 2, which is like a dark brown. And they have all different shades and different styles too. Like they were more wavy versus this is pretty straight. So this is number 2, and I think this is the 22 inch, and I think the highest was like 24 inch. I like to go with the really long ones in case you couldn't tell. So we are gonna open her up. I probably need scissors because she was attached in there to make sure it all stayed together, and I probably I might need to take my rings off. They're getting stuck in them too. So give me just a second here. These did not come with instructions that I see. Oh boy. So it is definitely going to be the blind leading the blind on this, guys. Okay, but here's kind of how it is packaged and how it unfolds. Ooh, so pretty though. I love that first look, the silkiness of them. They're not quite as long as the really, really long ones I've done before, but probably a perfect length. Okay, and so here is the insides. Okay, so it's kind of all, oh, I see. It's all on one strip. So different than the tape-ins, because those were like little teeny tiny, ugh, I got hair everywhere, y'all. Teeny tiny little strands. So these are wider strips that they come in. So you got like a few layers, but probably going to be easier because they're like a bigger layer at a time. But we still are probably going to need to put the hair up part of the way and get them where we can hide them easily. No, I do like that. So it's probably going to be a lot less tedious than I thought. And it looks like, are they all the same length? Or do we layer it based on what length they are? Let's look and see. Yeah, they look like they're all the same length. So it probably doesn't matter what goes first. Okay, and then there's two little small pieces by themselves. So I would imagine that these are probably the ones that go on the outsides. That's my guess. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put part of my hair up. Oh, the other ones definitely came with instructions, so no clue if I'm doing this right or not. And in the back here, I just have my own, like one layer of hair in the back. Okay, it's not all one strand. I see. So there's actually just two attached at a time. It looked like it was like almost 4, but it's really 2. Okay. I don't have fancy cameras that get you really, really close here, or set up where it's like way behind. So I think we just dig the comb in there. Yeah. I think that's how it works. Okay. What do we think? I'm going to bring you guys down a little bit. How's that? And it may be that you want to straighten your hair first, like your regular hair, before you put these in. But as I've learned from some of the other ones, you know, like the tape-in ones, once you wash your hair a few times in the shower, of course, I don't know how well these perform like in the shower when they're clip-ins versus tape. How are they holding up? Yeah, I mean, I'm worried about them coming out. So it may be that you want to put extra clips or like bobby pins or something to really keep them down. Since it does not come with instructions, I don't know. Once you took a shower, everything started getting wavy again, you know, so all the hair kind of started looking alike and it didn't really stand out. Whereas the halo ones, you gotta like straighten your hair first so that it matches, you know, or make your hair match whatever the extensions look like, or it really stands out. Okay, so here is the next layer. Very pretty. It might honestly be easier. This might be a happy medium between the halo and the tape-in. I guess the only struggle, like I said before, is going to be, do they stay in? Okay, now I'm going to let down another layer of my hair, but just a little bit. Whew, it is really hard to look at myself with that gray hair popping up. So you guys see, this is after about 2-3 weeks for me. I start getting my gray roots really showing, and I have to dye my hair. I'm 44, so the gray hair is really starting to come in. Okay, let's see. And how much do they show in the back? I can really feel them right now, but maybe once you got to keep at least a little bit of hair on the top to cover over the clips, unless you just want it to look like you're wearing clips in your hair, you know, which I guess you could do. Okay. Now, okay, this is 3 on a strand. So I don't know if I did it right. Okay, so we probably should have put this in first, and then the ones that had only 2 on the next layer, and so on and so forth. Like, probably want the smallest amount of layers on the top layers. I think I goofed. Let's start over again, guys. So you're seeing what it's like, but what is so easy about this is it's kind of easy to pull back out. I'm gonna put up all the hair on the top. There we are. Okay. And I'm gonna try just attaching it like along in here under all the hair and see if that works. I don't know if I'm doing it right, but like I said, not a hair person. And this is why I need extensions, because my hair on its own royally sucks. So I'm going to put this in the back here and just clip it to this bottom layer. Oh, that works. Okay. I like it. All right. What do y'all think? I'm going to turn it around where you can see. Can you see that? Okay, now let's try the next layer. So I'm going to bring just a little bit of my hair down, like along this line. So definitely the 3-layer ones, I feel like they're staying in really good. The 2 ones I was worried about, but obviously I was doing it wrong, you know? Okay, I'm gonna do another 3 right here. And I don't even know, like, I wonder if we're gonna have to use all of them or not, because I'm wondering if I need to put some on the sides. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead on this layer still and try just the twosome. Give it a shot. Okay. Just because, you know, we've got it all in the back, but nothing in the front right now. So I'm gonna try to put it at about that same level. See how it goes. See, it's just like combs. You just kind of, but I'm probably getting it too, you probably want to straighten it out. Get it good and stretched. Okay, same thing on this side. Is that about the same height? Yes. You just want to stretch and pull and make it go as far as possible, or it'll be like too loose. I really like this approach. It just seems like it's going to be easier to keep in, you know? Love that. What are y'all thinking? How fun. Okay, and I think I'm seeing the puzzle. I think I'm doing this right because we have just the right amount of numbers here. So next, I'm going to pull down some more hair all the way around. I'm going to take another, I'm going to try to like comb this out a little bit to the best of my ability. Yeah, see, that's going to have to be fixed. So see what I'm saying? You got to really stretch this. Okay, now we're going to put in another of the 3. I may even, there's one more strand there to be able to do yet another 3rd, but I think I'm going to leave it alone after this one because my hair is pretty thin, so I'm running out of layers. See that? And then I will put the sides on it. If I put it too close, I might see it though from my face. That's the only thing. I can always move it if I need to. Okay. I think that might be my last one that I put in. And then we will put all the rest of the hair down and see how it looks. Let's see, what can we do with this? Okay. Yeah, I put the clip too close to my hair. I mean, to my face. So definitely want to do it further out. I think for now it's fine. Okay. What do we think? Okay, obviously we've got a couple of bumps sticking up. So I think that's going to be the main thing, is learning how to cover over the bumps. And like, again, the key is to really stretch them whenever you start to apply them. Sorry, my kids are home, so it is loud in here, or in the background outside the door. But overall, that works. What do we think? I'm going to show you. How gorgeous. So you can see my real hair right here. Okay. Very nice. Now you can see my real hair right here. So like I said, you know, if you're putting these in for like the night, you might want to go ahead and straighten your hair and make it match this hair so it doesn't stand out as much. If you wear these like ongoing and you don't take them out though, they will probably start to like take on the same shape as your hair over time. So I guess I need to see how well they're going to do. I don't know if you can really like sleep in these, take a shower in these with them being clip-in. But I can test them out and see. I think that I'm just going to have to update you guys on that, so be looking for it. Or maybe I might even pin a comment down below to let you know the follow-up on how well we're able to like sleep in them, or if we need to just go ahead and take them out. The awesome thing about these clip-ins though, it's pretty quick and easy to install them. It doesn't seem as tedious as the tape-ins. So I feel like if you wanted to do this just for a night, you totally could. I think the big thing is going to be when you go to take them back out, make sure to keep them all bunched together and organized really well, the way that they kind of had it packaged too, so that they don't get all messed up in your container, and then you can totally reuse them. But I really love them, y'all. I don't know what y'all think, but gorgeous. So yes, you can definitely see some of my hair, but it's okay. It, you know, it just kind of blends in, because I think this is the perfect color match. You just pick out what color matches your hair the best and you are good to go. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna try the lashes now really quick, just because they were included too. Why not? So give me just a sec on these. Okay, I am going to put the glue on it. Ooh, pretty. Okay, how do they feel? How does that look? I may need to reapply, but I think that's user error, not lash error. How'd they do? Beautiful. I love that. What do y'all think? They look nice. I like them. They don't feel bad. Like, they don't feel super plasticky and, you know, hurting my eyes or anything. I mean, you know, they're heavier, but that's how drama lashes usually feel. And they were fairly easy to apply. Is that one popping up? Yeah, that's popping up. That's sometimes how I can tell too, is whether it pops up a lot. If it's really hard to keep down, it usually means it's not a very flexible band. But sometimes it's just the shape of them too. Like, there's certain shapes that work better on my eyes than others. But yeah, I think for the most part, I really like them. They're nice. All right, guys. I think that wraps it up. What did you think? So obviously you can see I've got a few bumps here. So that's one thing with clip-ons, is just really trying to even them out. It was a little that way with the tape too. So just be mindful of that when you're applying them. But it was a lot easier than I thought. So I love it. I love that they're thick, you know, it has more on a strand rather than one little strand at a time. So that's great. I think that's going to make it easier to put in and take out. The tape ones were reusable, but I never reused them because of just how tedious and long it took. So I feel like I'd be more inclined to use these if I only wanted them for like one night, you know? So, but then I'm gonna have to test out how long they stay in and let you know. So be looking for that. I think that wraps it up. Let me know if you have tried clip-ins before yourself or not. I'm gonna put all the information down in the description box where you can find these. And again, it was number 2, the dark brown, and these are 22 inch to give you an idea. So, but there's all different layers and they kind of show you where it falls for each length. So, and you can find these on Amazon. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and check out my next video. I'll put it on the end screen here for you. It's one of the other extension videos that you can get a feel for those as well and compare. Be looking for that video in the future where I talk about all of them and the different types and which ones I recommend over the others, the pros and cons, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.